right. English language manga and light novel publisher Seven Seas Entertainment agrees to voluntarily recognize the United Seven Seas Workers Union. So, to address Luigi the Metal 64's comments here, it's time we reject Seven Seas, since despite getting caught, they still use wrong dialogue instead of using the transliterate dialogue. Let us hope that Seven Seas will go bankrupt. Seven Seas already got caught for replacing dialogues in manga. It is time to boycott Seven Seas. Accurate language translation matters. Honor any creator's work. Well, I agree with the sentiment that accurate translations matter, but I still don't think it should be a one-to-one translation usually. But let's read what they have to say here. So, despite numerous intentional mistranslations produced by its membership, many done in the name of gender identity politics, the United Seven Seas Workers Union Company Union has officially been recognized by their eponymous employer, Seven Seas Entertainment. On June 24th, the Los Angeles-based publisher of English-translated light novels, manga, and danmei, whatever the fuck that is, Seven Seas, conceded to mounting pressures from their employees and voluntarily recognized their 32 organizing employees out of an eligible total of 41, based on a majority card check. As explained by the union in their official statement announcing the decision, by choosing to voluntarily recognize the organization, Seven Seas has eliminated the need for an NLRB conducted election and will pave the way for a more expedited path. At a time when many employers continue to fight the unionization of their employees, we appreciate that Seven Seas decided to respect the voices of the majority of staff and recognize us, they added. We look forward to developing a mutually beneficial relationship and reaching a collective bargaining agreement in the near future. So in their own separate statement, Seven Seas further elaborated, at the end of May, Seven Seas was notified that a union had filed a petition to represent our employees. At the time, the company decided to proceed to an election governed by the National Relations Labor Board in order to allow such an important decision to get its full democratic process. The company is responsible for protecting the rights of all employees and was uncomfortable waiving such a fundamental right to vote. However, this has been a challenging time for staff at every level, the publisher said. Above all, the well-being and safety of our employees is of utmost importance to us. In order to protect everyone involved and to work together in good faith for the sake of our staff, creators, partners, and fans, Seven Seas has now decided to waive the right to an election in favor of voluntarily recognizing the union. According to the mission statement posted on their official website, the union was formed because the organizing employees felt that with the publisher's rapid growth comes growing pains, and we, the workers of Seven Seas, have been shouldering much of that pain. We find ourselves overworked, underpaid, and we do not currently receive the benefits otherwise typical of the publishing industry. We are dedicated to producing a broad range of high-quality content for our readers, but the only way we can do that is if employees are taken care of. So one of the things about it that's important is they are correct in that they're experiencing growing pains because they are oh God, check your privilege, jerk. They're experiencing growing pains because they are licensing fucking everything, it seems like. Like for a while we had a segment that we had to call like the things Seven Seas has licensed because there was just like goddamn 30 articles about it.
Yeah.
So the union then noted that they were working closely with Communications Workers of America in their efforts before concluding, as a union, we seek to negotiate better working conditions for both Seven Seas employees and the many freelancers who make this company what it is. We look forward to your support and solidarity. So we didn't cover this, but apparently dating sim, the world of Otome games is tough for mobs, has checked your privilege, jerk, as an official translation. So that's wonderful.
So fucking cringe.
I like how the scanlation or whatever over here is so much clearer. Like this image looks like ass. So, according to the website, the union's demands include healthcare, paid leave, and pension benefits, a reproductive health travel fund accessible to all employees and U.S.-based freelancers. Yeah, reproductive health travel fund is like, yes, when I need an abortion and I'm not in the correct state, you got to pay for it.
I thought they were gonna pay you to like go get
literally
laid.
It says here reproductive health travel fund accessible to all employees and U.S.-based freelancers to states where reproductive health care remains available. Literally, freelance.
Okay, how is that not discriminatory? Because guys aren't going to be getting pregnant. To what part did they benefit from that?
Free condoms.
That's what they should be like.
Free Viagra.
We're going to honor your healthcare thing by offering free condoms. You collect one a day with your free condom card at Radio Shack.
One per month.
One per month. Yeah. One per month. For 12 months.
That's like the best by date was like 4 months ago.
Stan says, who? What? Huh? Yeah. So Seven Seas has bent the knee to their union. And they're offering the demands of the union were you better let us get abortions on your dime. So they also are requiring sick time, vacation time, paid days off on federal holidays, a paid Christmas break, and time off during regular printing press closure.
What are they friggin' federal employees? What the fuck?
Right. Not only that, but the group is also seeking, quote, increased wages and transparent increase structure, an end to crunch. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said they were looking for increased wages and transparency.
Working overtime, weekends, or holidays be considered as time in lieu. An end to both at-will employment and unnecessary permalancing, and protections and benefits for freelancers. Look, Seven Seas.
I think Lance is screwed. He's permalance.
Seven Seas has just nailed their own coffin shut. These demands, look, I will, like I said, I think they are experiencing growing pains, and I think that they need to hire more people. They're like, things have to happen because they have licensed so much stuff. But them agreeing to this is not going to be scalable over time. Like, this is going to hurt them so bad. The union is also seeking administrative and clerical change, such as clearly defined job roles and organization chart, training materials, and onboarding. Well, hold on. I want to know what was egregious about this. Look, I'm impressed you're willing to put your life on the line, but it's beyond cringy how you're obviously hoping I'll back off after hearing all that. Wow, cringe. I cringe at your use of cringy. A robust scheduling management training for all managers and supervisors, an end to exclusivity in anti-freelance contracts, anti-harassment / discrimination policies, and process for submitting grievances. Though to this point, they do note that members of the Seven Seas unions have not experienced any issues with harassment or discrimination to date. End of year and end of fiscal bonuses must be rewarded to staff, and gifts must be sent to vendors to maintain positive relationships and show gratitude. Who the fuck is like literally check every single box, right? These demands are unbelievable.
The end of year bonus thing is so like it's a bonus. If you did a good job, it's not fucking mandatory. That's the whole point.
Hey, you want to know how much my bonus was?
It's a 1-year subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club.
Dude, I literally got $20 for my bonus the 1 year. Like, he didn't even do bonuses, I don't think, for the other years I worked. And it's like, yeah, $20. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll take that.
You know what that's going to be? That's just, okay, well, now your salary is, like, slightly lower, and it's going to get amortized into...
your bonus.
Your bonus. There you go. Or reverse of amortized, whatever you want to say. I don't know what that word is. Conglomerated into your bonus.
Finally, their demands are rounded out with those asking that as a fully remote workforce, employees must be reimbursed for any equipment, software, office furniture, and other work-related expenses. Look, they are going to burn Seven Seas to the ground.
Entire fucking office on.
Seriously, no, you should be leasing it out. Like at this point.
I'm a work from home translator.
dude.
I need you to pay for a $5,000 gaming rig and
And
my
chair.
Adobe subscription and my 4K monitor and my gaming chair. Like, oh,
Hold on. Damn, I need to continue to work for you. I need to have a new Wacom computer. So please, won't you buy me?
A new whack off.
Where the fuck is the price? You have to scroll
oh,
all the
Wacom
way
tablet.
goddamn down to find.
They're like $20 or $2,000.
Yeah, I'm looking for the price so I can.
No. You can get some cheap ones that are basically. as
Excuse
good as-
you. These are the ones that Seven Seas is
These are
paying
like
for.
These are
Yeah,
like dime. You're not gonna-
you think that they'll accept the 16-inch tablets? No, sirree. They want the 24-inch giant tablets.
Yeah.
No,
dude,
that's me.
with the
Seven
4K
Seas.
display.
Seven Seas, because of my unionizing, you now need to provide this for every one of your freelance employees.
Ooh,
A
they've gone up.
$3,499.95 Mobile Studio Pro 16.
Oh,
That's
this one's
kinda-
the. But that has a computer built into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't seem to get it here. I'm not gonna get the cheapest model when fucking Seven Seas is paying for it.
No.
No.
I get
You
it.
don't-
I'm
you don't
just
get it.
saying that. Damn, these prices have gone down since I last checked.
I would go for the $5,000 gaming rig and the $2,000
Yeah, I need to be able
monitor.
to work while I'm on the can, so I need this $5,000 tablet.
So anyway, these are. I will be surprised if Seven Seas makes it. Honestly, this is. I should probably keep that open so I can add it to the doc later. Anyway, so where was I? Fully remote workforce employees must be reimbursed for any equipment, software. Okay, how much does it cost for Photoshop? Like $600 a year. Office furniture.
And
No,
Yeah.
they want the whole Adobe suite. What if they
Yeah.
want to run like After
That doesn't-
Effects or something?
like any equipment, that doesn't mean that they have to say like submit your receipts and say like have it approved. It says any equipment, no matter what.
And other work-related expenses. The company
My
improved
lunches.
interdepartment communication and increased staff for overburdened departments.
Yeah.
Literally, they're asking Seven Seas to give them a blank check.
To pay and any work related expenses like I ate while I'm on the clock. I need to pay for that food. Like-
Stan says, "Howdy, it's not abortions; it's female reproductive services." Yeah, the I love that their exact phrasing was. Where was it?
I mean, wouldn't reproductive start? Oh, never mind.
Healthcare and paid leave and pension benefits. A reproductive health travel fund accessible to all employees and US-based freelancers to states where reproductive health care remains available. Over here,
shut up now. Tell
over
us.
here in Arizona, I can now no longer get an abortion. So Seven Seas is going to pay my ticket to go to Hawaii to get an abortion, even though literally all these other states touching Arizona, I could just drive to.
But
Right.
hold on,
That's
hold
what
on.
it's going to be. Seven
As-
Seas is going to
as
pay
a-
my expense to go all the way to Hawaii for a free
Hold on.
trip.
As a resident of California, I feel like that's discriminatory.
As a resident of California, I thought you were
He's
from
saying for
Canada,
me.
motherfucker.
I'm
He's saying
I'm
for me.
s- Well, I
Or-
was
or
saying
somebody living in
hypothetically.
California where you
Hypothetically.
could get an
No,
abortion.
Yes. Hypothetically, that's discriminatory because now someone else is getting a benefit that I don't get as a person
That sounds
who
pretty
happens to live in a state that
Yeah, that's not
does
equitable.
abortion. So yeah, I think that as I would also need to be a travel expense to go to some other state to get an abortion if I felt like
How
it.
would you get the gas pit to go from your house to the abortion?
No gas. I want a plane ticket.
Yeah, I want a plane ticket to Hawaii. All right, so
And my stay in Hawaii paid for.
yeah, exactly. That's effectively
It
what they're
doesn't
asking
matter.
for.
I like the Hawaii doctors better.
It says reproductive health travel fund accessible to all employees and US-based freelancers to states where reproductive health care remains available. It
See, it
doesn't
doesn't
say to
say
the closest state.
But it also doesn't say where states, like if a state doesn't offer it, they'll
Yeah. It just
port
says you got to let us
a-
go to any state we desire that has abortions for
Yeah.
free vacations.
I like the doctors in Hawaii best.
Yes, exactly.
I want those flights comped.
Anyway, so and then Stan also said end of year bonuses. It almost sounds like a Japanese kind of thing. Seven Seas needs to lay off all these folks. See, the problem is that they've already agreed to the union.
You can't.
Well, they can still lay them all off.
Yeah, but could you lay them all off and also get rid of the union?
Well,
They've kind of shot themselves in the foot by agreeing to the union.
Doesn't
They should have
matter.
laid them off and not agreed to the union and just hired new people. All right, so where were we? So they want to get rid of crunch time. No more work. Anyway, so they said here in an interview with the Comics Journal, representatives from the union spoke to what crunch time looks like for the employees at Seven Seas, explaining, quote, "We don't experience the same types of crunch patterns that manifest in, say, the video game industry. Our crunch is a constant flux of scrambling to mitigate problems that arise due to a lack of support for our administrators." I'm sorry, that's the crunch that experiences in the video game. Like, that's the same thing. That's literally what crunch is. A constant stream of dealing with shit daily. That's every single crunch. So they also continue saying general disorganization stemming from processes that haven't upscaled effectively. Yes, and you're only going to make it worse with what you're doing here. And then expectation that staff be available at all hours to address issues. This results in staff working unpredictable late nights and weekends. And it makes taking vacation or sick days difficult. The union hopes to work together with Seven Seas Entertainment leadership to address the root causes of crunch, as we believe that when employees are better cared for and processes work well, we can perform at peak efficiency and produce better books for our readers. Wow, I really don't think it's going to happen. They also elaborated on the definition of permalancing, and they said, permalancing, listen up, Lance, this is important for your life.
I'm listening.
Permalancing is the practice of depending on someone technically classified as a freelancer to work full-time or more than full-time.
Hey, isn't that basically what media OCD is
Kind of.
for Discotheque?
A permalancer is generally expected to be available during office hours and to perform duties equal to or greater than those of full-time staff. They receive no benefits or protections, since the full-time employees of Seven Seas Entertainment likewise receive no benefits or protections. Well, then I don't know what you're complaining about. The only difference between a permalancer and an employee at the company is how their wages are processed by accounting. Yes, one of you gets your taxes taken out for you. A permalancer is responsible for filing self-employment taxes, for example, they concluded. We are not able to speak to the rationale behind permalancing practices, as none of the members of the bargaining unit have hiring/firing power. Okay. Anyway, that's it. Any thoughts on this? I think it's a disaster for them. I do not see
I
it
think we
going
need
well.
to permalance this situation.
yeah, they should raise the death flag on their boat there, because it's coming for them.
Yeah.